The role of the superintendent, it seems to be increasing within golf clubs over time, and the demand on their skill set is continuing to grow.
More and more, the discussions become, how do we get these superintendents home on time for dinner? How do we make their job easier?
A lot of people don't know all the ins and outs of what is a very, very tough job.
It's a grind, right? You got to go and you got to go hard.
So Super U is a place where I think superintendents can come and expand or learn new skills. It's really opened up, avenues for me, looking at different ways to look at financial planning, looking at our staff. The skill sets that we're learning here are something we're not taught at Turf School.
Super U is a foundational aspect of what we're trying to do at Syngenta. We launched it about 10 to 12 years ago, and it's really about continuing education for superintendents to be leaders within the industry. It is not a program that focuses on things like agronomics and products. It's really about how can you be better at some of the intangible things that go into being a superintendent. And that's why we partner with the Ivey Institute, which is Canada's premier MBA supplier. And we're very excited because we can bring these superintendents where they can spend 3 days learning from the instructors, but also learning from each other.
This program seems to be really oriented towards us as supers. Networking is such a huge part of what we do, right? So learning from programs like this is very, very important, but learning from our peers and actually listening to their struggles makes us feel better because we're going through the same thing. Everybody feels like they're alone in their situation, but networking events like this are fantastic because it gives you a bit more confidence that you're doing the right thing, that you're not the only one in the game, right?
Some of these individuals have been superintendents for, a number of years, and they manage really well. They do a wonderful job, not just growing grass, but managing a budget. But coming to a place like this gives you the opportunity to really dive deep into numbers and understand people management better, right? You take your people skills that you knew and you build a much stronger foundation. We may support our products with some of the technologies that we bring, but it's not the discussion that we have. The focus is on supporting the superintendent. That's why things like this, opportunities like Ivey are really important to us because it can really help grow a superintendent's career.
What Syngenta has decided to do in terms of their approach to this particular segment of the market, the superintendents, is they said, we want to invest in you. We want to improve your capabilities and make you stronger in the role that you're in, because we know that will benefit us, not necessarily now, but in the long term. To the extent that we can improve the entire profession of superintendents, is going to be advantageous for us as a company.
Super U really helps prepare superintendents to be able to manage all of these aspects beyond the agronomy, beyond the actual turf, in a way that helps the team come together on a golf course more effectively, which in turn leads to better turf.